What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy Quinn. You already know what it is. If you sub to the channel, then you know me already. You already see my videos. And I'm here with the new brew. Kratom+Kava root green tea. I'm getting high today. I usually don't do this. But this is actually my first time trying this. It tastes like Sprite mixed with grass. Yup, that's an accurate way. It doesn't taste that good. Consume mindfully. Caution. 21 plus. 15 calories. About 3 or 4 years ago, I actually did take Kratom, and I've never taken kava root. I've obviously taken green tea, but when I did take Kratom, that felt like I would imagine what taking Adderall feels like, although I've never taken Adderall before. I actually took 1 milligram of Adderall, which is not enough to feel it at all, but I just did it to see if I was allergic to it, and I'm not. So I'm gonna check back once I drink this and see how it makes me feel. So yeah, I drank the whole thing, and I've been cooking some stew. It's been about 30 minutes since I started drinking it, and I've been reading my magazine. And about like 10 minutes in, halfway through the can, I started getting like placebo, like maybe a light feeling of a stoning, like a smoking a little bit of weed or something. And then I started getting like anxious a little bit, like, oh, what's gonna happen? And then at this point now, I feel like a heaviness, like in my body, like mentally, pretty clear. I also had like a phase of tiredness, but I think I'm like processing like a virus that I might have got from my cousins or something, or I don't know. They were like coughing a bunch at Christmas dinner, and I was like, I think I actually like had a fever last night for like 20 minutes. So I'm like processing that. So that's partly where the tiredness comes in. I was like yawning. But also now it feels like I'm wearing like a blanket or something, like a weighted blanket. It's definitely like a body high. And it's actually reminding me of the other time that I took Kratom in like 2022 or something. I definitely see how this could be like an addictive feeling. I had friends back then who seemed like they were addicted to Kratom because they would take a lot of it all the time. I probably wouldn't do this again because, I mean, I might in the future, but it's because like the anxiety of like what's gonna happen, and also like just the come up, you know. Okay, that's like a scab on my face. The come up is kind of difficult. It's like, oh, my digestive system is like taking this in, and then it's going into my bloodstream, and it's like all in my nervous system. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, my heart rate is like going up just talking about it. It's probably better to just, you know, eat food and stuff like that, like, and drink water. Because I think that like everything is chemicals. Everything you put in your body is like a chemical, right? water is H2O. And Kratom has its own chemical. It's like probably like H24N1807C15 or something like stupid like that. So everything is drugs. But yeah, it does feel like kind of like an opium. Like if I were to guess, like what opium would feel. It was like $6 at the store. Or maybe if I was like a public speaker, I would. I don't know. I think mushrooms are better for public speaking. This is more of like a love drug or something, I feel like. Like if you're about to go on a date, you should probably drink some Kratom. When I did it 3 years ago, I like took it and then did some homework, and I felt like extremely focused on the homework. Yeah, it just feels like I'm high on weed, like some indica, but like it's not affecting my brain too much, or as much as weed would. Because marijuana is like cerebral more so, like you make different connections. You might like find this like extremely interesting, like, oh whoa, and you start thinking about like plastic molding, how was this made? And you start like thinking of the machines that made this and like how you could make them better or something. But Kratom is like, it's just like an opium high. You're just like, but you can do that without Kratom. I just had to test it. I don't know why.